I realistically only have like 10 minutes before I have to shut up. So, good morning. I've been up since like 4:40 this morning. I got up, I went to the gym, I took out the dog. The dog puked. I made lunch and I made breakfast for myself, and things were going fine. And honestly, I was taking my sweet time, and I was running late for work already. But then my roommate texted me that the trains were delayed, and literally she said this to me as I was putting my jacket on. And then she called me right after, because I texted her, wow, I just put my jacket on. And then she called me right after, and she was like, yeah, the two train lines that I need to take to work, they're fucked right now. So I sat down, I took off my jacket, and I started watching YouTube, and realized that's all I do is watch YouTube. So maybe let's do something else that I've been desperately wanting and needing to do, honestly. And that thing is my morning pages. So I've been doing the Artist Way workbook. Not for the 12 weeks, I'll tell you that. It's been, when springtime comes around, it's gonna be probably about a year where I've been doing this on and off. And I am literally on week 10. I'm 2 weeks away before finishing the whole thing, and I've been paralyzed these last 2 months, not knowing how to continue. Granted, I got into an accident like in the middle of January where I couldn't write anything with my hand. I looked down at my scars and I just thought, do I need to explain the accident? I have no idea. But anyways, I could not write with my right hand for a long time. And this is my morning pages journal, where literally all my morning dump goes into. So I couldn't write for a while. So that made me take a pause with this. And now that I've been able to write again, it's just been so hard to get back on that pattern. Like, usually I've just waken up and just immediately started writing, but since that happened to me, I've been waking up and immediately started scrolling. So it's been hard to kick out of that habit again. And I find it really hard to manage like how to get because for me, I realize my morning pages at least take me anywhere from like 20 to 30 minutes, where I need to like make sure that I'm awake and then I'm freely writing, or that I don't have something that I immediately have to go to like the minute I wake up, in which I know that's all is time management. But I think maybe just speaking to myself and posting this can help me be a little bit more accountable with my own goals, because I think finishing this will literally help me so much with my confidence in knowing that I can finish any project that I want to, because this for me has been a project for a long time. And let's see, what week are we on today? It's recovering a sense of self-protection. Always when I like went off and then get back on, the week's titles for that week where I stopped like always like really resonate with me. Here's what it says below. It says, this week we explore the pearls that can ambush us on our creative path. Because creativity is a spiritual issue, many of the pearls are spiritual. With this week's task, we search out the toxic patterns we cling to that block our creative flow. And that is scrolling the minute I wake up. So, yeah, and I think there's not a lot of tasks this week. I did the first task. Did I do the second task? Okay, wait. I think I've done the tasks for week 10. Okay, so actually, I've done week 10. I just haven't checked in. So actually, what I need is week 11, which is recovering a sense of autonomy. And this week, the description is, this week we focus on our artistic autonomy. We examine the ongoing ways in which we must nurture and accept ourselves as artists. We explore the behaviors that can strengthen our spiritual base and therefore our creative power. We take a special look at the ways in which success must be handled in order that we not sabotage our freedom. That's pretty important. Usually though, what I do is I like kind of always look back at the week before at the task and at the reading. The really bad thing I think that's not helping and not motivating me is the fact that I don't have the Artist Way like book that's paired with this physically. I have it on my phone. And I find myself reading it most times when I'm on the train going to work, but it's on my phone. And you know what else is on my phone? Anything, I like anything and everything that I can do besides reading that book. So I don't really decide to read that book sometimes. I just do anything and everything else. Yeah. And I think the other thing I need to get back on is this book. Have I gone past the first chapter? I think so. I did read past the first chapter, and my notes for the second chapter are: you need to have a broad sense of what you're looking for, some strategy on how to find it, an overriding willingness to embrace mistakes and surprises along the way. Tolerance for uncertainty. Yes. Anyways, yeah, this is kind of a boring video of the month, but it's really what's just on my mind right now. And yeah, I think I might, because now I have time before I go into work, because I think I'm just going to wait until the train situation all calms down. So I'm maybe going to do my morning, maybe, look at me saying these maybes and stuff. I will do my morning pages right now and then go to work later when I can. Yeah. That's really all I have to say. Maybe I might upload something else by the end of the month, but I highly doubt it. But there will be more videos coming from me.